Morning, y'all. Welcome back to Luderco Arms. Today I want to talk just a little bit, and this is good advice for everybody, but this is especially aimed towards younger people, millennials, Zoomers, all of y'all that have grown up with a smartphone and a computer and the internet. And this is not a bash on y'all. I just want y'all to think about something, and that's knowledge. So it's said that the smartest people in the world, they don't know everything. They know where to go to find it out, though. So if you're a gunsmith, you don't need to know how to disassemble every gun on the planet, but you do need to know where to go to find out. If you need to know the specs on a gun, you need to know where to go to find out. And that brings us to where knowledge is stored. So nowadays, and obviously I'm on YouTube, so I love YouTube. You can find out all kinds of stuff from YouTube. It's great. Whip out your phone, what you need to know, boom, you find a video, tells you what you need to know. That's great. Works most of the time. But what happens if the power's out? What happens if they switch the internet off? One day the government decides, yeah, we're not doing this anymore, switches the internet off. What are you going to do then? Can't whip your phone out. What do? Books. You need to have books. See, you don't need to know everything, but you need to know where to find the information. So, where do you find it? Books. Lots and lots of books. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go and start yourself a huge library, but there's certain things in life that you're going to need to know. How to make ammunition. You know, if there's ever an emergency, if there's, you know, a situation, and you never know what could happen in this world. You don't know, you no longer have access to the internet. Do you know how to treat first aid, treat wounds? Do you know how to make your own ammunition? Do you know how to take the rifles you own apart? Do you know how to fix your car? All of these things are prime candidates for you to have a small library, and you can put it in the top of a closet. I mean, you don't need to have them out all the time, but you need to have a repository of information, because if the time comes and you need that information and you have it, you're going to be a lot better off. You know, how do you treat water? How do you make water drinkable? How do you process a deer? You know, if you've never done it before, it's information you might need. So, you know, just think about it. There will come a time when you whip your phone out, and it may be as simple as you just don't have a signal, or the power is out for a couple of, you know, you have an ice storm, the power, and you live out in the country, the power could be out for up to a week. What are you going to do? You can't whip your phone out and look it up. You need to have some information. So just something to think about. You might want to put yourself together a small library of information. And another thing, there is information available in books that you will not find on YouTube. You know, you are not going to find anything on YouTube about how to make a suppressor, because YouTube will ban it, and they'll they'll get rid of you on YouTube for posting such a thing. But you can go to Amazon. You can go to Amazon and buy all these books. All these books were bought off of Amazon. workbench silencers. Now, I'm not telling you to go make any of this crap, because that would be illegal and you would get in trouble. But the information is out there, and you're not going to find this information on the internet. And because we in this country, we have the First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, you can buy these books. They're perfectly legal to own. So, you know, that's information. You're not going to get that information on YouTube. You're not going to find it on the internet unless somehow you know a secret internet. So, I'm not suggesting you need to go out and buy all those books, but they are interesting. It's interesting to learn stuff, and that's stuff that you're not going to learn on the internet. So, Jinx the Gun Bunny is trying to mess with stuff. Just think about it. You might want to, while you can go to Amazon and order all kinds of books on all kinds of subjects. And it might not be a bad idea to have you a little repository of knowledge for when you can't get to YouTube. Just think about it. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a good one.